Hi students, in this exercise we will learn about slopes and slope arrows analysis in Civil 3D, and we will also add legend table for slope arrows analysis to determine our site drains. Actually we are doing these elevations and slope analysis to get know about site drains. Beyond the bands of color that show elevation differences in your model, we can also have tools that display slope information but about your surfaces. This analysis can be helpful in checking for drainages concerns, meeting accessibility requirements, or adhering to zoning constraints. Slope is typically shown as areas of color similar to the elevation bending or as colored arrows that indicate the downhill directions and slopes. So in this exercise we will look at the existing surface and run the two slope analysis tools in Civil 3D. By continuing work from the previous drawing for 1-2, we will continue our this exercise with same drawing. Select your surface and activate the contextual tab. From the existing surface contextual tab, click modify panel. Here we have surface properties. On the information tab, change the surface style field to slope bending 2D. Here now we are going to get analysis by slope bending 2D. Now switch to the analysis tab of the surface properties dialog box and choose slope to from the analysis type. Set the number field in the range area to 6 and click run. Analysis arrow in the middle of the dialog to populate the range details area. The range details area will populate. Here you could change the minimum and maximum values as you did in the previous exercise, but this time we will keep the defaults. So click OK to close the dialog box. Now you can see the color are nice to look at, but they don't mean much, and slope don't have any inherent information that can be portrayed by color association. To make more sense of this analysis, we will add legend table for these analysis. Select the surface again if already not selected, and then on the existing surface contextual tab you will see under the label and table panel, choose add legend and enter the type of table. Here you can select slope, or you can write S to enter and then select default for the behavior of the table. Just press enter, and then at the select upper left corner you can click anywhere on the screen to put your table. By including a legend, you can make sense of the information presenting in this view. Because you know what the slope are, you can also see which way they go. Now select the surface again if already not selected, and choose surface properties. The surface properties will appear on the information tab. Change the surface style from slope bending to slopes arrow and switch to the analysis tab of the surface properties dialog box and choose type of the elevation analysis type slopes arrows. Verify that the number of fields in the range area is set 6 and then click run analysis arrow. Now click OK to close the dialog box. The benefit of arrows is looking for bird bath areas that will collect water. These arrows can also verify that inlet are in the right locations. You can see and you can review your drawing. Look for arrows pointing to the proposed drainage locations and you will have a simple design verification tools in Civil 3D. With these simple analysis, you can show a client the areas of their site that meet their constraints. Visually compiling and simple to produce. This is the kind of information that a 3D model makes available. Beyond the basic information that can be represented in a single surface, Civil 3D also contains a number of tools of comparing surface. You will compare this existing ground surface to proposed grading plan in the next section. So stay tuned with us for the next section.